Alabama's WVUA News at 10.
And good evening, everyone. We begin tonight on the education front. 3 big decisions from the Alabama State House tonight, all of which that could affect your children's education experience should they win final approval. The House passed a law requiring children to begin school at the age of 6. The bill, sponsored by Tuscaloosa's John Merrill, now goes to Governor Robert Bentley for his review. Bentley's press secretary, Jennifer Artis, said the bill would be reviewed before the governor decides if he will sign it into law. Another bill that has won final approval and now goes to the governor is one that is designed to promote tourism and thus extend the summer for students. The bill prohibits schools from beginning more than 2 weeks before Labor Day, and they must end before Memorial Day. And lastly, but perhaps most importantly, the Senate approved 31-4, a $5.5 billion education budget that is down $150 million from last year. That bill now goes to the House for final approval. If it is in fact passed and signed into law by Governor Bentley, this could mean big changes in your child's classrooms. But today, despite staring down the barrel of a financial crisis, some school leaders are saying all the changes won't be bad. Some might even be positive. Alabama State Superintendent Dr. Tommy Bice spoke to businesses and education leaders in the State of Schools address this morning. WVUA's Jennifer Edwards has more on the changes and what local education leaders are saying about them.
Well, let me start with the funding.
It is becoming a crisis of sorts.
We might lose anywhere from 12 to 16 staff members.
Funding is on a lot of Alabama education leaders' minds. According to Alabama State Superintendent Dr. Tommy Bice, Alabama legislature is currently discussing the public school budget. And even though the public school system is facing one of the worst financial crises, Bice says the result may be positive.
If you can make any sort of positive out of this, it is causing us to rethink how we do education, which isn't always a bad thing. It's causing us to change some of our policies to allow school systems to be more creative and more innovative on how they meet the needs of their students.
Tuscaloosa City Schools Superintendent Dr. Paul McKendrick and Tuscaloosa County Schools Interim Superintendent Dan Butler are preparing for the worst. According to Butler, the county school systems could lose up to 25 teachers.
We would miss about $15,000 to $16,000 of other current expense for each of those teachers, and there's your loss of over $2 million to our program. And that would be direct loss to the instructional.
McKendrick says the city school system could also lose teachers, but there is still hope.
But some of the legislation that's there is supposedly done to reduce the divisors, and if that's the case, then the 12 to 16 people that we're talking about that might be lower. So anywhere from, I guess, 10 to 16.
The Finance and Taxation Education Committee recently approved a $5.5 billion education budget for next school year. This proposal cuts K through 12 schools by about 1%. Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Jennifer Edwards, WVUA News.
And again, the budget passed the Senate tonight, now goes to the House for consideration. House Budget Committee Chairman Jay Love says he does expect changes in the bill. And continuing in your Home Team Education Watch tonight, clarification about the Magnet School program coming to 2 facilities. Tonight, Tuscaloosa City School Board members met with the community about what they would like to see come to University Place Elementary and Middle Schools as they rebuild following the April 27, 2011 tornado. Superintendent Dr. Paul McKendrick says when it comes to the curriculum, nothing has been rolled out yet, including magnet schools, although he adds nothing is set in stone either. That is why they have been holding these meetings to get the community's input.
I'm going to support the Tuscaloosa City School any way I can, as a parent, as a citizen, and this me in my hometown. So whatever is best for our children, for my kids, I'm going to support the school system as much as I can.
Anything they do is going to be in the best interest of the school. Any changes that they make in curriculum, they're doing, in my opinion, such a good job researching and just trying to find the best possible fit for the students at University Place. So at this point, I'm trusting their judgment.
Some good news on the job front today. West Alabama is soon to see hundreds of new positions in the mining sector after a big announcement from Jim Walter Energy. But what will the jobs be? Where will they be located? And how many of them are coming? WVUA's Travis Leader with those answers.
We've been working hard every day to put people back to work. Walter Energy is helping us do just that.
But how many jobs will that mean for the area?
About 500 jobs in Tuscaloosa County, and average salary with benefits about $120,000 a year.
Included in the plan is a barge loadout facility in Walker County, along with a rail spur in Fayette County. The underground mine will be located near Brandon School Road and 69 North. One longtime resident of the area believes the mines will be a benefit for his rural community.
I've got emotional feelings being here 62 years, of course. But to hinder progress, there ain't no way.
But the mine will take time to build before it becomes fully staffed.
It takes a while to develop. They have to go down in a shaft, and then they'll have to expand out, and then they'll add people as they expand underground.
But Hawley says it's definitely worth the investment.
I love my fellow man, and I want to, we talking about jobs for probably 50 years.
The entire project is estimated to cost $1.2 billion. Reporting in Tuscaloosa County, Travis Leader, WVUA News.
Walters Dennis Hall says construction will hopefully start this summer. Plans are for the mine to become fully operational by 2018. Moving now to Montgomery, where the Hyundai plant is revving up job opportunities. They're looking for more than 800 new employees. Hyundai says they are looking to add a third shift to make more Sonatas and Elantras. Company officials say it should raise the plant's output by about 20,000 vehicles this year. Hyundai says hiring and training will begin this summer, and the plant will start the new shift in September. The added production is expected to create new jobs at parts supply companies. On your Prime Watch tonight, an update to a story we first brought you last night. A suspect has been arrested in alleged stabbing on the University of Alabama campus. Kathy Andreen with the University Relations says the incident happened in the parking lot outside of Burke West Residence Hall around 3:15 Monday afternoon. 4 female students were reported to be fighting. One girl was cut with a pocket knife and taken to DCH Regional Medical Center. Her injuries are minor and are not considered life-threatening. Lloyd Baker with the Tuscaloosa County Metro Homicide Unit says 19-year-old Mackenzie Webster has been charged with assault. A UA professor has created breakthrough technology that can reduce noise in things like jet engines. The material is placed directly into the flame and acts like a sponge for the noise. Dr. A.J. Agrawal was recently granted a patent for the noise sponge. The patent is based on his work on jet engine combustion, a project funded by the U.S. Navy. Experts say the deafening noise can be devastating to the engine. It could cause it to break down, but this new technology eliminates the noise at the source.
There are certain types of noises that are very annoying, and they can actually destroy the aircraft or have a very adverse effect on aircraft engines. Those can also go away.
Experts say the noise sponge can also be useful in other industries that use combustion.